I want to get into your brand because stay positive. It's I like to call it one of the staples here in Atlanta. Like ever since I know I came back to the city, like as soon as I came back, like FLOCKLAND, I seen that, seeing the event, seeing like just the brand, people wearing it. So like
Yeah.
I want to see actually like how did that pop up, the inspiration behind that, and what do you kind of see yourself going from where you started to now, like, and what's the future from where it is?
Yeah. So what people don't know is that I was a nurse aide, studying to become a nurse straight out of high school. So I took care of people with like schizophrenia, dementia, and other like 1 out of 2,000 like mental disorders, stuff like that. And I've always loved like anatomy, science. I'm such a geek. Like I love it. Chemistry. My mom was a chemistry major. Like I just love it. So I'm gonna break it down for you. So in the atom, it's the nucleus, right? And the nucleus only has protons, which is positive energy, and neutrons, which are neutral. And surrounding is the electrons, which is the negative energy, and they never interact. But if they so happen to interact and the atoms touch whatever, whatever, the positive proton mass is heavier than the negative electron mass, and it'll like break it or like overcome it. So my grandma also always told me to stay positive. Like I always go to my grandma about like all my stuff, and she's like, "Well, stay positive, man." Like she always has. I don't care what I come to her about. It's always positivity. So mixed with me being a science geek, my grandmother's positivity, and just things that happen in my life, I just had to stay positive. I just said stay positive, and like this says right here with the plus sign, the proton plus sign. And I'm like, I hope people get it. Because first it was a joke. Like I made a post and I was like, stay positive. And like that was when Twitter was just fun, like no stress and stuff. So he was like, what did he say? He was like, oh yeah, like that's hard. And I jokingly said, I'm gonna put it on a hat. LOL. He was like, do it. And I literally shot a beanie, and I put on Times New Roman, stay positive on it, and um I literally said coming soon. And people were like, oh, coming soon, like what's that? What's that? Like I want one, I want one. So I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what I'm in school to become a nurse. Like I don't know anything about entrepreneurship, but it's in my blood because I'm Haitian. Like I have entrepreneurs all around me. So like my father's side straight out of Haiti. Like my mom's side, all entrepreneurs, like hair salons, all that stuff. I just didn't know if I had it in me. So long story short, I Googled how to like make clothes and stuff like that. And that's when I literally put it on the Big Cartel website. The Big Cartel was, yeah, it was free. So I was like, all right, I put it in. I got orders and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do with shirts, hats. I don't know anything. So I Googled again. Like, after I Googled, it was like something about like wholesale. I didn't know about wholesale. I was just like, oh, I remember lids. They have beanies like and embroidery. Like, okay, let me go there. So I went to South Lake Mall, bruh, and I just stood outside of lids. I just like froze. And I'm like, what am I doing? People are already paying me for a beanie. And I don't know why they're paying me. I don't even know why they like it. It was like, it was a joke, but at the same time, like, I was just like, it looked cool. So it felt like a movie, like something off of like a black movie, like either Tyler Perry or Issa Insecure. I look to my right and I see some people I know that are real cool with me. They were like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. I'm about to get some hats done." And they're like, "You look like a deer in headlights. Like, why are you just standing there?" I was like, "Cause I don't know if I should do it." They were like, "Do it. Let me see it." I showed them. They're like, "Well, you want me to walk in with you?" So they walked in with me, got it done. Once we got the embroidery done, they got one too. We went to next door to Sears in the rug section and took like product shots. I posted it on Instagram and I said coming soon. And that's the first time like I got over like 50, like I think it was like 30 comments and over 100 likes. Like that was on Instagram, wasn't really, we weren't looking at that, but I'm just saying like that was the first time that like I was getting like traction besides just being me, fun, dancing all over the place. Like I was establishing something. So I'm like, all right, like I gotta get serious with this. So since then I got serious and Googled stuff, and since then it was just ever since like I didn't even know what a pop-up shop was too. I actually went to a pizza spot. It's no longer here. I forgot the name. It's on Peter Street. Think Slice or whatever. And I just asked them, hey, can I it's a lot of people that ordered like my hats, and I want to give them out, but they all say Atlanta, 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 Smyrna, Marietta, like, and I'm just like, maybe in my head, and I don't know what a pop-up shop is. I'm like, maybe in my head, it made sense to go to a local place where everybody's already going and knowing, and like set it up in the corner. So people were like lining up, getting their beanies. I had their beanies in a manila folder, like the manila folders. I didn't know anything about anything. So yeah, and it just went off from there. Just word of mouth, Atlanta stuff, and people wearing it. Like I said, I'm super Southside. Trinidad James, that's when he was getting traction with all gold everything. People don't know, I've been knowing him since I was like 10, 11. Like, I've been knowing him since white stocking days. Like, my mom used to drop me off at the skating rink because she knew he was going to be there. So, like, I was like, put this on. So he put it on, and then it was just rap ever since. So that's the story. That's the full story.
That's a real cool story right there. Very
Yes.
inspirational. It was on some. It sounded like it was already there in you, because it made me think like, as a kid, was that like a thing you want to even do? Because it seemed like you going to nursing, so it's like,
No. When I was a kid, my dream was to become Britney Spears background dancer. Like, I did not know, like, I always told people, like, this life, I feel like it found me, and I just, just kept it, because I just thought that I'm Haitian, like Haitian girls, they either go to nursing school or they do that. I'm just, just being a girl. I'm just a girl.